Happy Friday, everybody. So we're going live in 4 places at once. So I'm hitting a lot of buttons over on my side. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to screen share with you. And it's what I like doing the screen sharing with you guys, showing you stuff that you've never seen before and telling you things in ways that you've never heard it before. So let me pull up my screen and I'll explain why I'm holding the candle too here in a second. All right, let me go to there and scroll down a little bit here. And I'm trying something too. So when I play a video for you, it should pop up, or you should be able to hear it on your end without it eating into my audio. And so we'll just test that out. But I'm going to show you where this is. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. Before I go to a different screen and play this for you, and it's about 1:40. Hopefully it works on your end. Either way, it's you'll have I'm going to tell you access to it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to play a testimonial. Guys, it's bittersweet, but I'm here to tell you good news to follow, but first the bad news. So our military veterans and families are being robbed by evil. And good says, not on my watch. So that's why I'm here. That's why I got a candle in front of you, because although I've got volcanic level passion to help you guys out, one of the challenges of our lives, since we're not superheroes, is God's challenge for us is all you get is the itty bitty candle, and you both have to move forwards with it and light others, but also defend it so people don't blow that sucker out. And so I'm just here to help. I'm here to screen share with you. I am a for-profit. This testimony here is very, very fresh, and we have now put it everywhere, and we'll continue putting it out there everywhere. The reason why I mentioned a couple of these things, teeing this up, is because I am a for-profit. The reason why I'm a for-profit is because I do what the hell I say I'm going to do. And the unfortunate reality is we are in a biblical war between good and evil. And if you don't think so, then you're part of the problem. You're already on the losing end of it. Just going to give you my one worst example. Widows. If the VA and the government paid for trauma and trauma, why aren't military widows getting giant checks? Ma'am, sorry for your loss. Here's a lot of money. Spend it wisely. So if you think you're not in a biblical war, you are losing. However, that's why I'm talking calmly and holding the candle. If I didn't have this candle in my hand, I'd probably melt right now, because it is so, love what he loves, bring joy to others. I love bringing joy to others, but hate what he hates. He hates evil. Evil is stealing from widows. And if you think that you're not in a biblical war, you're losing. You're starting out every single day losing. And the reason why I'm here with my candle is to tell you that all we get is today. And the word today is very important. You don't get now. Now could mean something different to everybody. Today is the word, today. So I'm going to show you a checklist. I'm going to show you videos. I'm going to screen share with you. I'm going to walk through a checklist with you. And I'm going to show, I'm doing this on four different entities at once: Facebook, LinkedIn, Rumble, and YouTube. So I'm doing this to be more efficient and effective for you guys and myself, because at least 5,000 people a day, veterans, military, and veterans and military, are actively Google searching for a VA calculator. And little g government knows it. Little g Google knows it. They don't give a damn. Big G God does. And he says, hey, Albert, I'm going to have you help shepherd these people to the right direction. And that's what he and I are doing here. So, all right, guys, let me get over here to this. And again, I can't hear this from my end because of the way I've got my setup here, but you guys should be able to hear this for the next 1:40 on your end. So I will adjust my screen, put my head in a little corner over here. All right, guys. Hope that was helpful for you. Let me see if I can pause it too, so it's not playing over there on your end again. There we go. All right, guys. It's on my website, and I'm gonna screen share with you like I do a lot. I've done this on Rumble and YouTube mostly, so now I'm over here on LinkedIn and Facebook doing the same thing as well. So I'm gonna screen share with you, show you some the checklist, show you a little bit about my website. Again, I'm a for-profit, and I hope you heard that video the way I wanted you to hear it. If you didn't, again, you're going to see it a lot, so don't worry about it. I just want to make sure I was testing it appropriately, and let's get going. Guys, I want to always offer you value. I want to give before I get, okay? So I'm a for-profit. I do what the hell I'm going to say. I say what I do and do what I say, and that's why in your smart book, by the way, guys, which we'll talk about a lot today, because it's in the checklist that I'm going to show you about today as well. And the smart book says things that I talk about a lot. So anyway, we're going to keep moving. So, all right, on my website, you'll see as soon as you get on there, there's this dancing checklist. So I want to show you that, but I want to scroll down just a little bit. And the reason why I'm a for-profit too is because I get to call out the VA and how corrupt and stuff like that the government is and evil is. And I don't have to worry about that stuff. So I've got our Heavenly Father in my corner. So do you. And he says not on his watch. So anyhow, as you scroll down, biggest news ever, biggest announcement ever. And that's what you just watched is that I have my clients. Think of me like a general contractor. I'm here to help get the job done quickly and compliantly. And I have lawyers. My clients have VA, veterans rights attorneys represent them. Not going to get in the deep weeds about it, but it's unfortunately that's where we need to be in today's fight. And by the way, I just came back for those who don't know this, I just got back from Tampa SOF week. I'm a little dude. I was a gymnast. I'm 5'6" and 145 pounds as of this morning, and a mid 40-year-old Army body guy. And I went to SOF week among other groups and getting hugs by killers. The deadliest humans are hugging me. Albert, God bless you, man. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Nobody else is out there doing it. So just saying, it's my mission from God to get me to him is to help you guys out. So I'm happy to do that. All right. On my website, dancing, what do you want to call this button over here? And that button's in many places. So when you click on that, it'll take you over here to this checklist that I want to walk you through. Whether you're a client of mine or not, checklist. Now, as we're talking, because I'm looking at I've got other screens here I'm looking at. I'm going to highlight stuff so I get to tell you what I'm looking at here. Guys, in order to get your shit together, you have to first get your kit together. We all know this. Evil does not give a damn about how much of a ninja you were, or you think you were, or that you were in some kind of ejection seat, something rather, flying fighter pilot, whatever hell. They don't care. 06s, they don't give a shit. You know, I mean, none of evil does not care about your rank. They will steal from you and try to get you to die, get off their payroll so they can then steal from your widows. If you think I'm kidding, go talk to fucking widows and find out. You want to have a hard chat, talk to a daggum widow who's not getting paid. It's horrible. So anyway, just use that as the worst case scenario just to show you guys. And we'll talk more about that. All right. Top 10 things, and the little Inya sign there is because I have two different styles of clients. I've got older clients, like most of us are out of uniform. And my one goal for you is to make you right, get you back on track with your money and your fulfillment and your abundance that our Heavenly Father has provided for you. Right. Younger folks who are 18, 20, or still in uniform and they've got plans to stick around. Guys, what are we told when we were young? Or what do we older guys wish we had? Somebody who is there putting their arm around us saying, hey, little buddy, here's what GI Bill does. Here's where your VA home loan thing kicks in, where you can start making money. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, we have to be the change that we wish we had, be that change. That's what I push you guys to do. So we'll keep talking about that as we keep going through here. So possibly 10 things, a little bit less for some people, a little bit more for people. This is not a hard checklist, guys. It's, I create all this stuff for you guys. So your kit bag is not complete without this. Faith. Why faith first? Your fulfillment begins with alignment. And I do this move all the time. Put one finger up here. Heavenly Father says abundance, fulfillment. I got this for you. You have to align with that. Again, if you think you're not in a spiritual fight, you're already on the losing battle. So you have to align with, okay, Heavenly Father, nothing between big G and me. Not little g government, not little g Google, or whatever the hell else it's stealing from me. And guys, you have free will. So I do this little loop around my finger here. When you align with him and then he grabs a hold of you and you let him take the wheel, he is taking you for a ride. I'm telling you, it is never dull. Every day is something amazing, and you're like, what the heck is going on here? I never knew this was here. So I'm just saying you have to align with that first, because no matter what, if you think that you're not going to be a victim or whatever, evil is winning, and evil will take from you, and then watch him take from your widow. It's horrible. So that's something else I got to talk to a widow at Soft Week. So I'm telling you guys. And when you think widow, I know most people think old lady. She's like younger, probably my age or a little bit younger, mid-40s, somewhere around there. It's horrible, man. I don't want to get into it right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Then we start working on your foxhole. Start building your fire team. Evil has teams night and day stealing from you. If you don't know that, the good book tells you this. Evil night and day has people stealing from you. They find a gap, they fill it with evil. Only if you allow it. You got free will. You can flip a switch and say, no more, no more. Let me get on track with our Heavenly Father's plan for my abundance. So evil has a team. You need one too. So I put together a team to help you guys out. And again, I'm a general contractor, so that's what I do this for. So my goal and mission is to make sure that you guys are fulfilled. You're going to start with me and stay with me for years. Your journey with me takes years, because not only are you getting your success, but you're also helping others around you. And we'll keep talking about that as we keep moving. So join the mission. You're going to order your smart book. It's everywhere. It's on the checklist. And by the way, all the blue lines, as you know, from these kinds of documents, all the blue means that that's linked. So I'm not going to click on every single one of these guys. Takes you to your smart book. This is on Amazon, #1 best-selling book. And it's because you guys are out there making it so. This is a smart book. It's your Joe book. You know what I mean by when I'm saying that. There's terms in there. This is not a novel about Albertisms and shit. This is your smart book. $10 on Amazon. Too easy. It's got all kinds of stuff in there that you're going to learn about. And it's just part of the kit. Just part of the kit. All right, guys, keep moving here. So join the groups, nations groups, 5Fs nations groups. There's 2 of them currently, one on LinkedIn, one on Facebook. Make sure you guys are engaging. I put that word there for a purpose, because you guys have to, one, you're going to see content you've never seen before, like green bubbles and pay charts, and that I created because the VA specifically doesn't create pay charts to put in your face, because if you knew the truth, you would lose your mind. So for you, I don't have this up in front of me right now, but when you go to my, let me see, I'll go to one of those. Let me click on LinkedIn. You're going to see things you've never seen before. Since I'm screen sharing with you guys for the first time, I do stuff like this. So. All right. Like a checklist. Oh, wow. Never seen a checklist. Top 10 things to do today. Faith, foxhole, finances, so on. Wow. Never seen that before. Never had anybody put that in my face before. How do I know that? Because Albert's saying it. All right. Green bubbles. Guys, I break green bubbles all the time. Right now money, mid-range money, long-range death benefit money. See all that green? It's because you have to be 100% permanent total. VA requires that. Your state requires that, and others, in order for you to maximize these things. You've never seen this stuff before. Why not? Because it's being hidden from you. You're being lied to. I created this stuff. There's a pay chart on here somewhere. It's what I'm looking for. Let's see. It usually pops up at the top, or it's very close to the green bubbles. So anyway, it's on there somewhere. So as you guys scroll through it, let me see. Might be on. Yeah, let me go to Facebook one. I think it's on the Facebook one. Meant to open that in a new tab. I like to right click on stuff and open it in a new tab. That's just Albertisms for me. Open in a new tab so it doesn't bother my current status. like I said, guys, you're going to start seeing this stuff everywhere. That Garrett, the checklist, green bubbles. There's a pay chart in here somewhere I want to show you guys when you see it. Can't miss it. There's green bubbles again. My pay chart's in here somewhere. So I try not to have too many windows open. It messes with my screen. Green bubbles again. Anyway, not that. Like I said, I jump around and I show you guys stuff that you haven't seen before. So I get something on my mind and I want to show you. Oh man, it's in the slide deck that I've got. It's out here. I can have my staff put that higher up so you guys aren't having to scroll through all this stuff, but I know it's in there. Green bubbles again. There it is. Okay, I knew it was around there. All right. See this? The government didn't create this. I did, because you never seen it before. Pay chart. Crazy. Especially when you look at that and understand what it means, which you will. All right. Moving on. Got to start building your team. So like I said, I help you guys work with the veterans rights attorney. So again, see things you've never seen before, ask tough questions, get tough answers, bring joy to others. I own these groups, so bring joy to others. That's God's rule for everybody. Bring joy to others. It's okay to spar and sharpen each other. But if you're going to be a jerk, I will have to remove you and tell you that there's plenty of other internet for you to be an asshole on. So I run a tight ship, just saying. That's what I like, is for you guys to have that safe space, safe space to talk to each other. Because we have to come together. If this was 1,000 years ago, guys, we'd be coming together, not getting broken apart. We have allowed ourselves. We're beaten up and bent. We're not broken. We're outmanned, but we're not outgunned. We may be outmanned by evil, but we're not outgunned. We got Big G God here helping us. So make sure you guys tune into my channels. That's where I'm talking at you like this, screen sharing, showing you guys stuff you've never seen before. As you see, I'm always trying to be more efficient and effective for you guys and get the word out to you, because I know, and now you know, that 5,000 people a day Google search for one item, and that's a VA calculator. And they're asking a liar to tell them the truth. And so it isn't working. How do you get 22 suicides a day? By lying and to 5,000 veterans military a day. That's how you get there. Lying to them and stealing from them. So make sure you guys are following me on Rumble and YouTube. Then we start talking about finances. Why do we bury it that far down? Because I need you to align first. And as a Marine said down in SOF week, he said, Albert, I was handing him a book cover, and he said, oh, that's cool. Albert, pretend I'm a dumbass Marine who's in a really big hurry. Get my attention as quickly as you can. And I said, okay, fair statement. I do 5 things that nobody else does out there. I find out what money you've earned through your service, where it is, how we can go get it together quickly. And he goes, oh shit, yeah, okay, tell me more. So we start talking more. Again, I'm a for-profit. So then we start going for money. Trust me, guys, you've earned a lot more money than what you think. Than you're being lied to. Trust me. Like the word disability, complete lie. It's compensation and pension. Guys, just let you know, there is a quiz. Very, very simple quiz. I'm not going to go into too great a detail. It's going to be on my website here shortly. We've done a lot of the work on the back end and videos and all that kind of stuff to give you some information. And the reason why I created this quiz too is just to make sure that, thinking of like imagine you're flying you're a passenger on an airplane coming down, a normal airplane, Southwest Airlines or something like that. In the last 20 minutes as they're coming into land, it's as they call it, a step down. They slow down and they come down slowly. In the past, well, especially since there's like 5,000 people a day who need my help, and my calendar, by the way, I can handle 200 people an hour. I'm not currently handling 200 people an hour, but I have the capability of doing that. So I want to make sure you guys are able to get on my calendar at the right time, and I'm teeing that up for a purpose. So I want to make sure there's softer step downs and slow down before you get on my calendar. I don't want to extend your timeline, because time is money for you guys. So that's not what I mean. I don't mean, hey, reach out to me and then 2 or 3 years later you go, oh crap, where's that Albert guy again? Don't do that. I mean, how do I know that how can I say don't do that? Because it happens all the time. I could go, I've been doing this for 6 years. delivered over $10 billion to you guys, which sounds like a lot, but it doesn't even scratch the daggum surface of the amount of money that is out there for you guys. I'm not going to get into all those details. I'm happy to, I've got them, but here's my point. I want to make sure that you are moving as quickly for yourself and compliantly as possible. You're going to be uncomfortable from time to time, but the greatest part about my process is I call them hugs. I get a lot of arms around you because it's not just me, it's my staff, it's you guys. The best feeling you guys have is when you guys start talking to each other, getting to know each other as clients. Again, guys, you talk about ultimate camaraderie, which, by the way, again, in the back of your smart book, there's terms and Albert's terms and rules. And my version of camaraderie is embracing the suck together. So the camaraderie that we miss from being in the service is still here. We have just separated ourselves from it. Again, there's a biblical battle. And we've been divided. Get together. I'm telling you, when you're in the room on camera like I am and like you will be, you feel a lot better when you're talking to, there are two, I won't call them airline pilots because one of them works for Delta and the other one yesterday works for UPS, flies for UPS. So it's nice when you guys are in the room talking to each other and go, oh, well, man, that's cool. I didn't realize you were doing it. And you guys start talking, getting to know each other. See, I'm the only one doing that stuff. I'm telling you. So it's all good stuff. It's all grace goes through him. So all glory to him. So, all right. Anyway, there's a quiz out there. Why do I have a quiz? But because there's also, I get messages from people saying, hey, I'm not a veteran. I'm just a little old lady. And I live across the street from a guy who he has stickers and I know he's maybe not in good shape. And I know he's worth some money and Albert, I'd love to help him. I don't know where to start. I have a heart for helping and I don't know where to start. Guys, that's why I have a checklist. Guys, that's why I also have telling you kit bags. And here's my little poster now for you guys knowing that there's a checklist out there. You guys ask for it, you're going to get it from me. And as quickly as I can to make it the right thing for you. So a quiz is for that person out there who's question number 1. Are you doing this for yourself or somebody else? Could be a neighbor, coworker, family member, close, distant, that kind of thing. So that's why I'm hovering over the quiz so long. Pardon me, but just trying to make this stuff easy as possible because I've had some really hard conversations with people that you and I can get into, but not today. You'll learn it later. Next, moving on. So pay yourself first. Again, these are things that not everybody needs to do. So the older folks like me, yes, pay yourself. Make sure you watch that step 1 video, how to get your back pay clock started. You younger folks who are like 18, 19 in uniform, just got into uniform, you guys won't do that. So that's okay. Again, okay, now teeing up to get on Albert's calendar at the right time for yourself. I call it velvet roping. I want you guys to, because you're VIPs, you guys need to get on my calendar when it's right for you and you know it. You've taken your own step downs. Some of you are faster than others. Again, in your smart book, it'll tell you that there are 3 types of personalities out there. Airborne personalities. Some of you guys want to jump early. Others want to jump in the middle. Some want to jump later. So you now know that there's different personalities, but everybody needs to know about their money. So I hear this line all the time, Albert, if this works for me, then I'm going to send my, motorcycle group. And there's 100 of them. And I'm like, dude, don't do it. Why would you get in the way of somebody else's winning? If this is a winning lottery ticket and it's only for them, why are you getting in the way? If time is money, like, why are you getting in the way of other people's? That doesn't sound right. I'm like, think about it from God's perspective. Would God want you to tell them, hey, buddy, we've earned money. Let's go get it together. Or, hey, let me go do this for myself first, and then I'll tell you about it. Guys, come on. I'll give the answers to the test all the time. That's the wrong fucking answer, okay? How many times do we say in the military, take care of your buddies, take care of your buddies? Again, we're all sinners, guys. Trust me, I'm not throwing fucking stones, but I know that there's 5,000 people a day looking for help, and I'm not seeing 5,000 people a day on my calendar. So help me help them, which I'll talk about continuously. At the right time for you, get on my calendar. My calendar now can handle groups up to, it's about 200 people an hour. I'm not working 200 people an hour, but I have the ability to get them to me at the right time for you. Get on my calendar. You're going to be uncomfortable at times, but what brings you more comfort is the arms around you of other people helping you. Trust me, I'm telling you. All right, spread the word. Pay it forwards. We are supposed to help others, not just ourselves, because that's greedy. We don't do that. This money, let's say this is a winning lottery ticket. Here's my ticket. I got my money, my GI Bill, my VA home loan, my Voc Rehab. I know it's called VRE now, but Voc Rehab is just easier to say. So Voc Rehab, those sorts of things. My money for my people, my family, due to my service. That's what everybody gets. The shitty part is because currently evil is still stealing from us. So although it's never too, it can be too late if you're still up and around. I've got an 82-year-old client and I've got, 22-year-old clients. So it's never too late if you're still alive, but it's damn sure never too early. Who are you to get between you somebody else's money that they've earned? That doesn't, I'm just saying that's against God. So you're gonna have to deal with ultimate judgment there. Please don't do that. So share this information with everybody. The new video, it's out there. Garrett's video, the checklist, share the live and piss out of that, which by the way, we're going to add that. We need to add that video into our checklist here, just for example. Well, it's everywhere, so you probably won't have to add it in here, but I just had that thought, so I said it. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you about a couple of these here. So we have different interest forms on my website. So at the right time for you, the biggest focus needs to be on veteran community outreach. What that is get me in front of your groups. Right now I'm talking at you, which stinks for everybody. Trust me. I don't care. I prefer to talk with you guys. What I mean by with you is we're in a closed session to me and your church group, your motorcycle group, your vet force, or I'm sorry, sales. Geez, got the hiccups all of a sudden. Salesforce has vet force. Get me in front of your people. And so I can give them tough information. They can ask me tough questions and I give them back tough information. See what I'm doing? Talking with them. I know this talking at you stuff is hard for all of us. So get me in the room, have me talk with them. So I'll give you an example. There are, from SOF Week, there's a sergeant major who's been around since retired in 2007. And he's been with the SOF groups, stuff like that since then, helping them out. And I just talked to him the other day because he said, Albert, I want to get you down here so you can talk to all the other sergeants major so we can get truly help our people. And he said, Albert, let's do it. So I just talked to him the other day. So I've sent him some information. I'm just going to follow up with him every couple of days till I talk with him like this, because that's what I was telling him. Even somebody else said, hey, Albert, are you able to go to Georgia for a big motorcycle thing, a lot of leaders, thousands of people down there for like 15 minutes on stage? And I was like, well, I don't need to be on stage. I don't need to go down there. I'm not calling it a waste of time, but our time together would be better if I'm just on, you're taking the 15 minutes and it's a whatever long ride for me. How about an easier way is we just get to know each other between now and then, and you guys make a decision to have me on camera like this, and I'm happy to share information with you guys and be able to talk with you and answer tough questions. So I'm not here to play gotcha, guys. That's not what God says. God goes, all right, do good things every day. Yep, do good things every day. I'm aligning with that. I'll align with that. Do good things every day to the best of your abilities, and just all you got is this candle. Work with it. That's why I got it. All right, moving on. Veteran community outreach. All these interest forms, guys, so simple, so simple. Tell us a little bit about what you did, what you're trying to accomplish. That's about it, and it's not difficult. Trust me. I do host a long form podcast every Friday, most Fridays, because now we're heading into summertime, that kind of stuff. Maybe I changed it a little bit, but 2-hour long podcast, long form, so I get to know my guest or guests, and been doing it for over a year now, year and a half. Gosh, wow. And it's good stuff, guys. It's good stuff. So make sure you guys are watching that stuff and connect with them. We're not in there just blubbering and talking about the past. We're going, all right, Albert does this thing, I do this thing. Let's do these things together. That's what we do. All right, guys, let's see what else we got here. And at the right time, get on my podcast. Love to. I do love getting on stages. I did it before COVID, and happy to get on stages. If you want me to get on stages and talk at you guys and tell you stories or something like that, and you're paying money, it's a lot of money, but hey, Salesforce has a lot of money, so they want to pay me to talk about something. That's fine. But keep in mind, because somebody was confused by this, the other day, so I just want to always clarify when there's any kind of confusion. If somebody says, hey, my church group, they want to have you, but what are we going to pay up front? No, there's a difference between speaking, which is a pay up front thing. Trust me, guys, speaking is fun to a certain degree, but it's also a nightmare to a certain degree because it takes a lot of time. Anyway, anybody who speaks knows that stuff. But I would much rather focus on the community. Again, I'm highlighting things as I'm talking about it. So I'd much rather focus on the community. I don't charge to be in a room with you guys for community. So just want to clarify that. So get me in front of your church group, motorcycle group. 5 people, 10 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 5,000 people a day are looking for help, being unanswered, being lied to, even worse, purposefully lied to by evil. I'm here to help. Here to help. So get me in front of them. At the right time for yourself, maybe you want to become a force multiplier. It's a 1099 contract with me where you're not doing sales, you're doing marketing. What's that mean? You're putting people on my calendar. Now, can you grow into other things? Of course, but you got to start at the bottom to work your way up. That's what that is. Partnership, I'm not going to talk too much about that, but it's there too. So I know I've blubbered on for like a half an hour. So guys, I'm just showing you some, I always want to give first. And there's too many of you out there hurting. There's over 20 million of you that are alive right now in uniform, and not even including your families. And 5,000 of you are a day looking for help, and you're being lied to. So again, back to biblical stuff, that fulfillment begins with your alignment. And you have to realize that if you don't believe that you're in a biblical fight, you are losing. It automatically puts you in a state of loss. You are losing, and you're lying to yourself. And even as the smart book has in it, I hate to tell you but it says the brutal truth. I have to tell you guys brutal truth. You may be setting yourself and your family up for not just wrong, but dead wrong. 2 people who helped me get to where I am are dead, and they died within, seems weird, but like a month or 2 of each other, and one from suicide. I'm very passionate about this. I'm a medevac pilot at heart. I will help. I don't mind being shot at, but I'm here to help get you to a higher level of care. And the people that I surround you with are in the same mindset. So we're doing good things every day, guys. All you get, I'm just closing out the same thing I opened with. All we get every day, guys, is this calendar. So the word today is purposefully put in the places because that's what God says. All I'm giving you is today. Don't worry about 10 years from now. Don't worry about making plans. Today is all he's going to give us. So take this candle, take that light, run with it, light up your area, defend it, help me get in front of more and more people every single day. And guys, I'm probably going to screen share this same stuff with you for Monday through Friday and help you guys out. I'm just going to keep doing it. So, all right. I'm going to stop my screen share here. And you guys have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next week.